yes, they are energy efficient, running the compressor as needed at varying frequencies. This is son of knock 2153. What is all that when they fail so frequently and abysmally? Either the inverter board fails, the compressor fails, or both. So, JD, since you work in tech support, and me and Daniel don't work in tech support, we don't know anything from a technical standpoint. Um, what, what is your opinion on boards and compressors failing often? Do you see that? Do you see those often?
I don't get very many calls on that. I mean, I get a lot of calls when they think it's that, but it's a lot of times something else like a sensor or, refrigerant or, they didn't pull a good vacuum. They didn't charge it properly. Line set's too short, wrong size line set.
I got
There's
you. Okay.
a lot of other things that it generally is rather than, a bad board or compressor. But I worked for a guy who that's the first thing that he wanted to do at every unit. Let's throw a board at it and see if that fixes it. And if that doesn't fix it, then we'll spend some time on it. I'm like, how about first time there, let's try to fix it.
Well, look, I mean, we all know that the money you made installing it is already gone.
Right.
So no, but I mean, one thing I think a concept that I like to try to get across is if I take a capacitor and a contactor and a relay and a defrost board, let's see, a defrost sensor, I take all of those things, right, and then put them on a board. If any of those components were to fail, that I would be replacing those components, but I put all of these things on the board. So therefore I'm replacing the board. So it's not the same thing as like I've always got defrost boards going out. This would be like on any call where you have a capacitor, a contactor, a relay, a sequencer, an unloader, a blah 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 blah, just anything that you can think of. This is all on this one board. And I think one of the reasons why, I think one of the pain points is the amount that's charged for these boards by most manufacturers is incredibly expensive. And I think that's one of the big pain points. And another pain point is how other manufacturers handle their warranty process. So if you have to pay $2,000, which you shouldn't be paying $2,000 for a board, but if you're having to pay $2,000 for a board, then go change it out and then bring it back and hope that you get credit on it like it's under warranty. And of course, you're going to have a very, very strong opinion about inverters. But if you have a hassle-free warranty, where like we do, where you get the board, and even if you were paying for it, we do not charge an astronomical amount for stuff like that. I mean, we're not in the business of trying to make money off of boards. One of the benefits of dealing with a global manufacturer like GREE is that much of this is manufactured for the global market, right? These aren't custom boards. So if I, as let's say McIntyre components or something, I decided I want to make an inverter-driven heat pump, I go and buy a custom board, go get it manufactured, made, and all that. I go buy this custom board for my custom unit in my custom market. Expensive, expensive, expensive. Now, if everybody, trusts the name brand McIntyre, then maybe there's something, maybe there's a reason, that you buy it. However, that's the reason why it costs so much. But since our inverters aren't as custom, they're used in many other different products like that, and GREE also manufactures the inverters themselves, they're not nearly as expensive as something like that. So even if it were to be more of a common thing, I mean, I would argue that thermistors are more common than anything else we got.
Yep.
But I mean, this is my 10th year dealing with, it is officially my 10th year dealing with GREE manufactured products. It's got the lowest warranty rate that I have seen out of any of the other manufacturers I've worked for. So as far as compressors going out, really, really rare. Boards going out, well, like I say, if you've got one board that does everything, then yeah, if something goes out, it might be the board. Do you guys agree with that?
100%.
Thanks for getting involved. If you need more answers, catch us live every month when we tackle your questions in real time. Head over to greecomfort.com/GREE-training where you can register for the next Talking Comfort Live. See you there.